Dear students, in the previous video we discussed about meaning of underwriting, underwriter and underwriting commission. What do you mean by underwriting? Underwriting is an agreement whereby the underwriter promises to subscribe specified number of shares or debentures or a specified amount of stock in the event of public not subscribing to the issue. So now we have to study advantages of underwriting. These are the important advantages of underwriting. First one, as underwriters guarantee the sale of shares and debenture, subscription of capital of the company become certain. That means underwriters guarantee to sell shares, so subscription of capital of the company become certain. So uh, under this agreement, underwriters guarantee to sell shares. Next one, when there is an underwriting agreement, a company is relieved from the trouble of raising the required capital. That means underwriters are fully responsible for raising capital. The company does not take much risk. Next one, when there is an underwriting agreement, a company can be sure of getting the required capital within a specified period. That means the company receive capital within a certain period of time. The company receive capital with a certain period of time. Next one, a company need not bother about money market condition. That means the company is less responsible and the overall responsibility is given to underwriters. Next one, the underwriters provide expert advice to the company as regard the issue of shares and debentures. That means the company gives advice to the underwriter and the underwriter provide expert advice to the company as regard the issue of shares and debentures. These are the important advantages of underwriting. Next, we have to study the functions of underwriter. These are the important functions. First one, purchase of securities. That means the main function of underwriters is to purchase the securities of companies either direct from the company or from the market. Next one, distribution of securities. Underwriters distribute the securities to the real investors after entering the agreement with the issuing company. The underwriters take up the securities under an obligation underwriting contract or sometime make from underwriting and distribute such securities to the investors by selling them in the market at the earliest. That means distribution of securities means underwriter distribute the securities to the real investors after entering the agreement with the issuing company. Next one, supplying information of companies. Underwriters supply information in regarding to investors' attitude, market conditions, etc. Next one, exchange in securities. That means underwriter provides stability in the price of securities by purchasing and selling the various securities by maintaining equilibrium in the demand and supply. Next one, other services. This is the last functions. That means underwriter sometimes finance the projects of the company. They also inform the investors about opportunities, but this type of service is not popular in India. It is much popular in USA. These are the important functions of underwriter. Next, I will explain the types of underwriting. They are firm underwriting, sub-underwriting, joint underwriting, syndicate underwriting, complete underwriting, and partial underwriting. First one, firm underwriting. Firm underwriting means it is an underwriting agreement in which underwriter take up a certain number of securities of firm himself. These securities are subscribed by underwriter in addition to his liability for securities which remain unsubscribed by public. Next one, sub underwriting. That means it is an underwriting agreement under which an underwriter appoints several other sub underwriters to safeguard him. Next one, joint underwriting. Joint underwriting is one in which there are more than one underwriter appointed by company for underwriting of its securities. Under joint underwriting, there are more than one underwriter. There are more than one underwriter appointed by company. Next one, syndicate underwriting. It is an underwriting agreement in which several underwriters join together for underwriting securities. Next one, complete underwriting. This is one in which whole issue of securities of company is underwritten. Under such agreement, underwriter underwrites full amount of shares or debentures issued by companies. Under this method, under under this agreement, underwriters underwrites full amount of shares or debentures issued by companies. This is complete underwriting. Next one, partial underwriting. Partial underwriting is one in which only a certain part of issue of securities of company is underwritten. Under such agreement, underwriters partial amount of shares or debentures issued by company. This is partial underwriting. Next, we have to study marked and unmarked applications. What do you mean by marked application? Marked application means generally the forms are stamped with the name of the underwriters in order to distinguish the form of one underwriter from that others and to determine the liability of the individual underwriter. Okay, simply this means such stamped applications when received are called marked application. Marked application means generally the forms are stamped with the name of the underwriters in order to distinguish the form of one underwriter from that of others. Okay, this is marked application. Next one, unmarked application. Next one, unmarked application. Unmarked application means the application form which are received by the company without any name of the underwriter are called unmarked application. Okay, unmarked application means the application form which are received by the company without any name of the underwriter. Okay, this is marked application and unmarked application. Actually, this is not in our syllabus, but you must learn this concept. Then only you can solve problems well. Okay, the problems section will start our next class. Okay, let's see firm underwriting. Firm underwriting means when an underwriter agrees to buy a definite number of shares or debentures in addition to the shares or debentures he must take under the underwriting agreement. Next one, the underwriters get priority over the general public if shares or debentures are oversubscribed in firm underwriting. What do you mean by oversubscription? Oversubscription means having more application than available place. That means the security is greater than the number of securities offered. So the underwriters get priority over the general public if shares or debentures are oversubscribed in firm underwriting. Next one, total liability. Total liability means net liability for unsubscribed shares based on underwriting agreement plus liability under firm underwriting. Total liability is net liability for unsubscribed shares based on underwriting agreement plus liability under firm underwriting. Next one, computing the individual liability of the underwriters. While computing the individual liability of the underwriters, the firm underwriting can be dealt with any of the following manner in the absence of any specific instruction. First one, treat firm underwriting as marked, treat firm underwriting as unmarked. If the question is not specific regarding the treatment of firm underwriting, you may follow any one of the treatment. Okay, this is firm underwriting. Now I conclude my topic. Today we discussed about type of underwriting, advantages of underwriting, what is marked application and unmarked application. Okay, thank you.